Good morning. This is Bobby Dupre with the Bobby Dupre Show, presented to you each Thursday morning at 7 a.m. And of course, it replays in its entirety on Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. And many of you are watching it on local cable throughout Acadiana. Many of you watching it on your computers, your iPhones, iPads, whatever means you can reach it by, and there are several out there. Internet, in other words. And if you have the internet, you can get the Bobby Dupre Show. And then locally, the rabbit ears are real good. I know little Chad Bello and Ray, and I think well, Pat probably watches a little bit of it, but she's got to go to work.
That's right.
And Ray and Chad, they stay home and they watch the Bobby Dupre Show every Thursday morning. And I'm sure Chad watches it on Sunday afternoon. And kind of heard some bad news. There's some little health issues with Chad. And I certainly hope that we'll all remember Chad in our prayers and the family, because he's been a special child to the community, not just to their family. He's part of all of our family. He has some disabilities, but you'd never know it because he remembers your name years later when he sees you. He'll be calling your name and he'll be asking you if you still have that brown Oldsmobile, and you know, he can tell you what you drive, and just a wonderful little person. And I made a statement the other day, and I don't know if you'll agree with me, but and it's about religion. He's the only person that I know of that has never sinned. I mean, we say Jesus never sinned, but I truly believe that Chad has never sinned.
He's a good guy.
And I was saying prayers for his recovery from the problems that he's undergoing right now. And I guess God told me this, gave me that thought. What you believe about that? Is that that's not sacrilegious or nothing?
I would think our cerebral palsy kids too at the clinic and all those young people. I would think that you know, it's a tough life. It's a tough life with disabilities and with the health issues, for sure.
So anyhow, remember Chad, because I want to go to crying, and I
got to see him this week. He was out and about at the OC Athletic banquet. He was with his grandparents.
That's right. They have Constantine, what's his name? The grandson.
Logan got recognized as one of the good athletes there.
Oh, great! That's wonderful.
And I want to congratulate my little boy Andrew. He got 3 letters in 3 different sports, and got his jacket, and even gave him got on the purple and gold club, because when you letter in 3 sports, you get to be in the little elite club too. So he was feeling pretty good. And
good. I'm glad to hear that.
It was 90 degrees the next day, and I think everybody who got a new jacket wore it to school.
That was kind of like when I gave those T-shirts to the Golden Gloves years ago. In fact, we have a picture of Gervis LaFleur in here, and Gervis was coaching the team, and on the Monday, Jackie LaBar sent the word to me that every one of them was wearing it, and they were wearing it like they had won the championship. They had attended the championship, but participated. But they were telling the kids they were champions, and that's all in fun. That's growing up. Let's.
Where you want to start? We start with pictures. We start with sponsors.
Let's get 2 sponsors here.
All right. Let's start right out with Carl's Thrifty Way right here in town. You can go by Carl's Thrifty Way to get your medicine prescriptions filled, or over-the-counter type medication as well. Don't forget about them for some of the arthritis medications, where they've got the topical treatments that'll help you get the cooling off and get the feeling better right where the pain is. And they've also got the Instamold, the ear protection to help cover your ears, good for both noise and water penetration. They custom mold them to your ears. So go by Carl's, and don't forget about them for gifts right now for the seniors and graduating kids, and home decorating ideas as well. And one other sponsor, let's go with LHC Group. All your home health care needs, LHC Group can help you with the nurses, with the equipment. That's the beds, the special, maybe oxygen equipment, the lift chairs that you might need. They can get the therapists in your home and the nursing people in your home as well. They've got a health and wellness center over on Heather Drive. If you're just working out, trying to stay in shape, they've got hospice care available. They've got palliative care available. Full line of home health care type needs. LAC, all about helping people.
And our good friend over at Our Lady Queen of Angels Catholic Church on South Union Street here in Opelousas, Herschel Leger came by and asked us to remind the people in the Opelousas community that they're having, I think they have, what, 2 blood drives a year?
Must be.
Must be 2 of them a year. And this Sunday, May 19th, from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m., they're going to have a blood mobile blood drive. And
so go before Mass or after Mass. You can just walk right out to the blood mobile.
And you don't have to go to church there. You don't have to belong to the church to go there. Please.
Go by and help.
Blood is needed very badly at all times, and they like to build up at this time of the year.
The reserves,
because when the wintertime comes, there's a lot more illnesses and all, and a lot more blood is necessary. And
you got a nice grab bag this year with a handle and everything.
I'm very impressed. Yes,
oh, yeah, nice T-shirts sometimes.
And it's got good pockets to put things in.
You can load up when you go to the camp.
That's United Blood Services doing their job to help you and I when we in the hospital and in need of blood. Thank you, Mr. Herschel.
You got it. How about this? We got 2 different benefits that are going on. The Lions Club this weekend, they're selling 3 pounds of boiled crawfish for $10 and get the potatoes and the corn. That's this Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. over at Opelousas Motor Supplies, where you can pick them up on West Landry. Mr. Jeff Reed in charge over there. You can give him a call, 351-2593, to buy tickets to help the Lions Club. And one other one is the VFW. They're doing their sausage po' boy sale. That's May 26th. That's Sunday, which is next, not this Sunday, but the following one, over at the VFW Lodge on a post over on Liberty Street. You can go that morning, $5 for a barbecue sausage po' boy. Call Ken Thibodeau, 945-5152.
The Bon Nouvelle, we're going to talk about, we're going to show a few pictures after a while, but in reading his latest Bon Nouvelle edition of his newspaper that I subscribe to, Ms. Ruby's birthday party, he goes into such details. And this article here was actually written by Bobby Dardo. And the pictures they have of long time back, we didn't have all that, I keep mentioning, we didn't have many cameras in place on, so I can tell you.
And my good friend Mr. Larry Ortego made the picture. Everybody knows him as the air conditioner man all those years. Of course, now it's his son that does a lot of it, but Larry's still around.
Ruby and Irvin Ortego were married in 1948 at the Whiteville Catholic Church. For the first 18 years of their marriage, they lived on a small farm in Grand Prairie. And of course, that might be kin to us. My grandmother.
That's Ortego's too, sure.
She was Ortego, that's correct.
You got it. So what else we got this morning?
LSU beats A&M twice to secure the SEC West. They are really on a run, and this weekend I see they're giving their ace pitcher who's pitched
Nola?
3 or 4 complete games, might be 4 now.
Yeah.
And they're giving him a rest this weekend, getting ready for the tournaments that are coming up.
They're going to play Ole Miss. The last 3 games, Ole Miss will be, I think, all 3 games, I think will be televised. It'll be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if you're not going to the game, you can watch them on TV.
That's correct.
I'm going to try to go to one. I'm going to make one of them.
We'll try to make one.
Oh, definitely.
Well, and let's talk about, before we forget, the Preakness will be run this weekend, and New Orleans will be in the race in 2 different kinds of ways. The Al Stahl Jr.'s entry in it is Departing, and Departing ran 3rd in the Louisiana Derby, and they didn't run him in the Kentucky Derby. They saved him for this Preakness. They figured that the other horses have been kind of pushed, and they're going to be fresh for this. And I think the distance is better for this horse at this a little bit shorter, a little bit shorter, an eighth of a mile shorter, which is a lot at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Al Stahl has a great training record here at the fairgrounds in New Orleans. And then also in the race, of course, is going to be Rosie. And I can't ever pronounce that last name, but she goes by Rosie.
Right.
And her first race...
Napravnik.
Napravnik, okay. I'll stop
enough.
right there. She, of course, has a tremendous record. Her first race was at this same track that they're running this race in. And her first race that she raced, she won.
And she was 5th, I think, in the Derby, which is the highest finish for a woman ever as a jockey. So
in the Derby.
She's tough. I mean,
she's
she
tough.
knows what she's doing.
She in Louisiana over at the fairgrounds. I mean, she gets the rides, but she's proven that she deserved the ride. And of course, Orb, who won the Kentucky Derby on a muddy, sloppy racetrack, is going to be the favorite, got to be the favorite. And so
well bred and good looking horse.
That's this Saturday. And usually the time is around 5 o'clock, and it's probably
probably closer to 5:30 by the time it actually
NBC.
cranks up.
Yep.
But
Well, they say 3:30.
They start the coverage at 3:30, but
Yeah.
that'll go for a while.
That goes for a while, but that's in the track is Pimlico
In Baltimore.
in Baltimore.
Go sing Maryland, my Maryland.
Yep, that's correct. Oh yeah, and boy,
I watch the races now. I love it. This weekend, also on Saturday, if you got time, go by Veterans Park in Port Barre. They're having the Team Paul Warriors Bash. That's to help Paul Brent Cortez. He's 16 years old. He's got bone cancer, osteosarcoma is what he's got. Does a lot of different, has had to have a lot of different procedures done. Needs all the help you can. This will be great music with the Rebel Band, Lil Wayne, One Trick Pony, Eric Gautreaux. There'll be a wild game cook-off. It's all day Saturday over at the Veterans Park. There'll be auctions going on. Skeeter Ray's going to be doing some of the auctioning. It'll be live and silent auctions. Don't bring anything with you. Buy whatever you want there. Great cause. Please go by and help them out.
Okay.
Or if you want to call Nicole, 290-2952.
And we'll take a break at the end of the first quarter. Yep.
Well, we've got a minute left.
Oh, it's a minute.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at the second. Okay.
And don't forget,
sorry.
CASA's going to have their big kids benefit brunch. That's in June 13th. That's a month away, but they're looking for corporate sponsors. If you can help CASA, that's where they help the young kids that are the courts appointed to help take care of them. $25 a ticket is what it's going to sell for. You can give them a call over at 948-3550 to sponsor. Got it. How's that?
Okay, well.
You want to take a break? We'll take a break right now.
We'll take
Folks,
a break right now.
We're going to see y'all on the other side of a minute.